My name is Rory Houlihan. I ran for U.S. Senate last spring, 2016, to stop the ticking time bombs so I could put our economy on track for a bright new day instead of all things ending. Now making plans on running for office in 2018, but I still need to tell. So let me educate you on the ticking time bombs and give you the rest of the story. Part 11D. Can we say biggest group of grifters and the most corrupt? We who are running as Democrats must show the electorate a smarter, brighter future, a totally different path. ELK promotes a predator to prey relationship. That is what Trump is trying to create in his Make America Great Again, pre-Civil War, Old South slave state vision. We need to provide our fellow countryfolk with a symbiotic, mutually beneficial American vision. We need to honestly tell the electorate the truth, like why we have to have single-payer health insurance, because private businesses are pulling out of paying for health insurance. And this is the only way we can protect our country from eventual plagues caused by a snagging jet stream over the U.S. continent and warmer weather letting vectors and microbes in from South America and the Caribbean to colonize and spread across America. We have to protect everyone or we protect no one. Understand government has entered into only after private companies have given up on or priced out. We have Social Security because most folks can't live on their 401k or their private retirement savings alone. We have Medicare because private insurance companies either gave up on or priced out elderly folks out of the insurance market because of end-of-life increased expenses. Bottom line on the Democratic Party is we have 30 years into a globalization process that Ronnie Reagan started to destroy the unions, and we have a worldwide industrial revolution going on that the U.S. economy has to compete against now. We are 20 years into a digital revolution that started with the creation of the internet and is our smartphones. It is changing everything. We are 15 years into an automation revolution that will change work forever and is why many of our jobs have disappeared. Others have been created though. The education of our workforce is no longer just a beginning of our life event, but now is a lifelong process that has to be addressed. They are all coming together, and we have to have a debate on which path will win, the ELK, P2P, or the superior goods, SE, symbiotic equality path. The path we choose will determine whether the U.S. will remain a power of the world or not. Democrats have to tell folks, if we choose the ELP, predator to prey path, P2P path, that 49 being lower class goes to 90%, and just 10% will be better off. We will be a segregated society, and it will not be by race, but by education. If we choose the superior goods symbiotic equality relationship, we stand a better chance of reducing the lower class percentage. But we need to be honest with the election. Yes, we will have to redistribute wealth back to the middle income, the job sustainers, which the very wealthy will have to pay equal taxes to the benefit they receive from our government. And they are used to positively leveraging government and not paying their fair share. Also, the very wealthy are used to being lazy. So are we the hardworking folks? Under P2P, the predator only has to work hard once and for a short time to get everything. But SE requires constant work to maintain the relationship. That is why democracies are not stable. Democracies require work to maintain the SE relationship. I have to get up every day at 5:30 a.m. in the morning to feed and water my chickens and other animals. But I also know that lichens along the Arctic Circle have a life cycle, live for 100 years or more. The SE benefits last a whole lot longer and are so much greater. That is the strength of democracies. It is when democracies move from SE, symbiotic equality, that they fall apart and fail. Yes, we need to move away from the high military spending so we can make the needed investment in your children and you. By the way, that will bring jobs back because offshore supplies will be less dependable unless foreign governments have stable societies and stable governments. That means that other governments will have to move from P2P to SE. That will create an uncertain period for us. We are right now maintaining these offshore supplies by both soft power and military might. And the Trump administration is doubling down on military might. But China is using soft power. Which would you seek protection from? A helping hand or a pointed gun? Understand, just about every congressional district has a business that is supported by military spending. This will not come without costs. Yes, we will have to budget 10 to 20% of the U.S. budget into just repairing what the weather nows are and will be destroying until we can dial down the weather nows. They are man-enhanced events. They can be dialed down. This will create plenty of jobs for hardworking Americans. And if the new construction will be built to higher standards, the investment will last longer. So the investment will pay off for years and make America great again. My concern is here that the Trump administration has lowered these standards and Scott Pruitt is protecting the causes. Someone has to protect the tech centers, like Houston, Texas, instead. I guess alleged polluters, since the definitive proof is being concealed. You can't dial down the destruction unless you dial back the pollution. Yes, we will have to build and retrofit older structures to new, higher efficiency standards. That too will create jobs and have lasting benefits in folks can spend less of their income on heat and electric. This will free up more income for the retail sector, which will benefit the most from this new cash. Yes, we will need to move our energy systems from 18th century energy, coal, to 21st energy system, renewables. We are in fact in a race with China and the rest of the world to do so. The winner will be the next superpower. There is the oil man's corollary, folks. Money may make the world go round, but it takes energy to print the bills. A sustainable, cheap energy future is the road to greatness. If you like what you hear, would you do me a favor and subscribe to my Rory for Us YouTube channel? You have a good and blessed day. Bye.